Casey just took the 1932 Plymouth PB for a little ride around the block, and here he comes now. And he'll start telling you about it.
Heavy. Well, here we are with the 32. I'll pop open the hood real quick. Got to shut the cowl vent to do that. Actually, it's a pretty mild day here in Arizona today, only about 80. What I've done to this is new plug wires, thermostat housing, hotter spark plug. I did find a complete motor gasket set. Very good amount of money out of Australia. So when I kept it, I had everything instead of itemizing each little piece. The head gasket will only 250 to 275 for the original copper head gasket. So anyway, I had it out today, took it to work, no issues. So what we have here is it's a 1932 Plymouth PB Sport Roadster, aka College Gate Roadster. I bought this car last fall with the intentions of using it as a daily driver, but things have changed. Mostly the weather up here in Prescott. It's 5,000 feet, windy as hell, and it's just not all that fun to drive. Probably get a coupe, but it's an older restoration, done I think in the mid to late 70s, maybe as late as 80 from what I'm finding out from two previous owners that have had it since then. Shows well. It's a solid car, no fiberglass in it. It's about, I'd say it's 99.9% original, minus my own little, 1936 Harley shift dice. Comes with an original shift ball. I've put new tires, went through the brakes. Tires alone are $400 a piece for Firestones. Stops on a dime. It really does stop well. I drive it in pretty heavy traffic up here. I probably put about, I'd say about 400, maybe 500 miles at the absolute most. If it wasn't safe, I wouldn't be driving it. But she stops really good. Everything works. Headlights, low beam, high beam is all on the lever on the steering column by the horn. Pretty much what you see here is what you get. They did a pretty nice job. All the chrome had been redone. I call it, a 3-footer, meaning I've had everything from barn finds to concourse cars that I've restored and sold, and it shows well, but it's an older restoration. I think it's lacquer. There is some spider checking in some spots that you don't see from 4 or 5 feet away. You get up close, you see them. I've put on the fog lights. I found those. I found original Plymouth Mopar parking lights, which I was going to hook up as turn signals and parking lights. I've got a great mechanic, but he's got some health issues right now, so he's been a little slow on getting to some of these things. But they're there and they're ready to go. The interior was done, when the car was restored. It's in good shape. It's not leather, but it's a high grade, what I would consider a real high grade leatherette that is patinaed out so it looks like leather. She runs about 175, 180. On a real hot day, she'll hit 190 max the minute I've got it. There's, like I said, there's a lot of hills up here, and I have to come up a bit. I didn't go to work and down it. Coming up, it's a pretty good stretch, about 5 miles. And she'll get up to about 190. The minute you level out, she'll cool back down at about 175 or so. Goes down the road pretty good. I did take the 433 out of it, which comes with the car. The whole rear end was totally changed over within the last 30 days. I was going to keep it at that point. It's just the last week or two I've decided to move on. So that's a complete rear end differential, everything, and custom drive line and the whole bit. It cost me about $3,500 to do that. So I've gone from a 433 to a 350, and that makes it highwayable. You know, I keep up with traffic. With the 433, you know, at 55 for sure, and that motor was really turning the RPM. So we went from 3,200 at say 60 to about 2400 with that rear end change. And when she's on the flats, she scoots. And that's about it. I'm doing this YouTube so I don't have to type 5 paragraphs about this car in my eBay ad. If you're interested in it, you'll call me. I always put my phone numbers in the ads. I'd rather talk about something than type about it. There's always something somebody forgets and then they text you and all that. And I'm really not into texting or email me questions. If you want to know about it, it's simple. You just call. Possible, open to interesting trades, because I'm looking at a couple things right now, but you never know what comes down the pike on this. So, with all that being said, if it's something that pushes your button, give me a call, and we'll see where we go. Anyway, I'm sure I'm leaving out something, but that's what the phone call is all about. So, have a good day. Thanks a lot. Bye.